Cuties, and happy Monday. If you're one of the millions of people who talk to their pets in a baby voice, it looks like science might be on your side. A recent study has shown that dogs prefer when you use that higher pitched tone of voice. It makes them feel seen. No words on cats in the study though. I think we all know they prefer the steely sounds of silence. I'm Sharon Carpenter, your quintessential quizzer, and this is HQ Trivia, where you'll be screaming for joy if you win. And we see you out there, players. Happy birthday to Senya and to Anne-Marie Salmon. I hope you enjoyed that Shania Twain concert later. Fun times. Hello to the Fuchs family and the University of Utah Office of Admissions. Also the Biochem grad students at CU Boulder and the Long Island Ducks baseball front office. Hi to Josu and his wife Jennifer, and to Rachel and Thomas in Tacoma, Washington. Good luck to all of you players. Now the rules here are simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions from easy to hard. You have 10 seconds to tap the answer. You get it correct, you move on. Answer all 12 right and you win or split the cash. If you have an extra life, you can use it any time to get back in the game, just not on cue 12. Now today we are giving away a hollow-worthy $5,000. That will get you pounds of tasty dog treats, a 5-star pet hotel for your pampered pooch, and an entirely new leash on life. But before you pet it, you've got to sweat it. Let's get to the quizzing. Here we go with Q1. What is often added to chocolate to make it softer and milder tasting? Vinegar, deli mustard, milk. We all love chocolate. Now, maybe you're not quite so in love with the cocoa beans, that is. They can be very bitter unless you add milk into the mix. Milk is the ingredient we are looking for. 537,000 of you milking that one. Nutritionists often say just 1 square of dark chocolate will satisfy your sweet tooth. But come on, we all know that's a lie. Give me the whole bar. Q2. Which of these mythical creatures is known to breathe fire? Dragon, unicorn, jackalope. Things are really getting lit now. Now, we're talking breathing fire here, not spitting it, although we're still waiting on that clap back, Drake. It's dragon, the fire-breathing dragon, and a smoking hot win by 532,000 of you. Unicorns are cool, but fire-breathing ones would be pretty fantastic, wouldn't they? Now, in case you missed it, we have a huge announcement coinciding with the NBA Finals. You'll be competing for our biggest prizes ever. Last night, we gave away $200K thanks to our friends at Toon Blast. Game 3 on Wednesday will be $300K. Game 4 for the first time ever on HQ. We will have a record-smashing $400,000 up for grabs, enough to live like an all-star. And that's not all. No matter what team you root for, you will hope they go on to Game 5, because then we'll hit the $500,000 mark. Amazing. And if LeBron can pull his team together and they go on to Game 6, so will we, with an astounding $600,000. And finally, if you can believe it, for Game 7, we'll have a humongous 700 G's up for grabs. UHQTs will be competing for millions over the next 2 weeks. So invite your friends, get those extra lives now so you're really in it to win it. Now back to the quizzing and Q3. A full collection of something is known as the whole kit and what? Pancit noodle, almond strudel, caboodle. I want it all and I want it now. Whether it's your funky stamp collection or your fab closet full of Louboutins, you want the whole kit and caboodle. Yeah, you do. Caboodle for the win. 483,000 of you knew that. Now, we're not sure of the etymology of this phrase. It might come from boodle, meaning a lot of money. And you're one step closer to the money today. Q4. Which of these sports uses a spherical ball? Lacrosse, rugby, American football. How well do you know your balls? We're about to find out. The ball is in your court for this question. Just make sure it's perfectly round. Spherical, you might say, like lacrosse. Who's crossing over to the next round? 357,000 of you are. Now, rugby is an old enough sport that we can assume American football copied them. Both use a prolate spheroid. How catchy. Q5. In which of these video games was it notably possible to lose from dysentery, Space Invaders, Donkey Kong, the Oregon Trail? Well, too real for my liking. And I thought we played video games to escape reality, from snake bites and measles to exhaustion and, yes, dysentery as well. It's the Oregon Trail. That's the game in question here. Not Donkey Kong, not Space Invaders, and 279,000 of you trailing on to the next round. Donkey Kong, by comparison, is much more healthy. All that jumping and rolling around is great cardio, isn't it? Q6. A popular musical mnemonic device states that every good boy deserves what? Applause, clarinets, fudge. Not to be confused with demonic device, two very different things. Now, if you're tired of your kid begging you for candy, this is not going to help one bit. They think they deserve fudge. Fudge is the sweet answer here. 185,000 of you didn't need to fudge that one. An easy way to teach sheet music. Every good boy deserves fudge reps the notes on the treble clef. Just get ready to give up the sweet stuff in return. Q7 halfway there. What phrase made a viral video star out of Chris Crocker in 2007? Is this real life? Charlie bit my finger. Leave Britney alone. Funny how people get famous these days, isn't it? Now, he taught the world that all you need to go viral is a blanket, a lot of passion, and a wild catchphrase. Just leave Britney alone.
Leave Britney alone.
How many of you got leave Britney alone? You did it again. 96,116 of you. Now, Britney was going through a tough time back then, but if you checked her very active Instagram lately, you know she's doing just fine now. And we're glad to hear it. We love Britney. Q8. What was different about Oscar the Grouch in his 1969 television debut? He was a different color. He was nice. He was outside his plan. Don't get grouchy if you get this wrong. Just make sure you get it right. Now, we've all got a friend like Oscar. That's why we keep him in the can with the lid closed. He was a different color back then. He was orange, in fact. Aren't you glad you tapped on that one? We lost almost 50% of you here on Q8. 55,701 of you are moving on. Now, an orange Oscar actually makes a lot of sense. We know being green makes people happier, and that's why we give all this money away on a daily basis to make you happy. Q9. What country's longest mountain range is named for a color? Cuba, Dominican Republic, Jamaica. Gotta climb every mountain in this game. 3 countries with impressive mountain ranges, but which is the most colorful of the bunch? Their blue mountains aren't as blue as their skies. Is Jamaica. And Jamaican me proud, 19,057 of you moving on. We lost over 30,000 of you there. 19,000 moving on. The DR has the Central Mountains range, while Cuba has the range of the school teacher. Q10 is getting tight. Which of these things helps to determine whether a number is a multiple of 3, adding its digits, adding 3 to it, reversing its digits? And remember, numbers don't lie, HQTs. It's 3-zy peasy. If you paid attention in math class, you will be adding its digits. Did you put 2 and 2 together? Here. Adding its digits, the correct answer. You don't add 3 to it. You don't reverse the digits. 14,702 if you were paying attention in math class. Now, a number is a multiple of 3 if its digital root is 3, 6, or 9. To find out, add together all the digits, then add the digits of the result until you have 1 digit remaining. Simple stuff, right? Q11. The only chemical element that can harmlessly melt in your hand is named after what country? France, Poland, Russia. Just don't try to melt it in your mouth. 3 or 4 elements might melt in your hand, but 2 of them are radioactive, so invest in some lab gloves, please. It's named after France. Très bien. Oui, oui, oui. C'est bon. It's not Poland, it's not Russia, it's Francais. And you get so safe meltage from gallium, named for the Latin word for France. Cool down. Who tapped on France? I know those numbers are about to appear any moment. We are about to see them. It's true, 6,583 if you absolutely nailed that one. Cool down, players, because we are moving into the final round. 6,583 of you left in the game. We've got $5,000 up for grabs right now as we speak. Who's going to take home the win? For several years, what journalist was the son-in-law of author Kurt Vonnegut, Bob Woodward, Geraldo Rivera, Hunter S. Thompson? Choose wisely here, players. The author of Slaughterhouse-5 and Cat's Cradle had a daughter, Edith Vonnegut, but who's had her greatest success as a painter? During the 1970s, she published a book, Nora's Tale, under the name Edith Vonnegut Rivera. Geraldo Rivera is your winning answer. We have 3,344 winners. You totally smashed it. Congratulations, 3,344 of you totally aced it. This afternoon, you are taking home $1.49. We've got segment 92 with the nice frames. We've got Hamza. We've got Tom Scare. We've got Jay Noel as well, looking like SpongeBob over there. What are you going to do with the cash? Maybe stock up on some chocolate. One square just won't do. Get a little Jamaican food, fudge it with some delicious fudge. There's a lot you can do with that $1.49. That's for sure. That was extraordinary, HQTs. Absolutely extraordinary. I am Sharon Carpenter. As always, you can find me on the socials right here. Come say hello. Let me know how you did today.